Hey guys, Commander Tex here, and today I have a Protoss versus Zerg game for you. Um, Lately in Protoss versus Zerg, I have been doing a DT drop into Archon drop, Charge Shot Archon Immortal, um, and it's basically just been winning me every game. You do a 830 +1 attack with 4 Immortals, 6 Archons, and a bunch of charge slots. And this game, I kind of had to do something different because he had basically prepared for my build by making a shit ton of roaches. So he kind of had to play for a little bit longer of a game. And typically you don't want to do that with this build because if they get Brood Lords, it's really bad. But if they're just making a bunch of roaches, they probably aren't going to get Brood Lords. Now, I've started sending my first Adept across the map. I used to be scared with it and always have it in the wall, but there's just so much damage to be done with it. I get a link, get a drone, forcing out drones to defend it. Just general micro he has to do to not get any damage dealt by it. Kills another link, kills another link. Another ling. Okay, 4 lings and a drone. Totally fine for the Adept. Meanwhile, over here, we got the Stalker and the Adept on the wall. They're gonna have to swap, so the Stalker can go kill the Overlord in a second. Adept gets in just in time. Always hide your Dark Shrine, just in case they go Overlord speed. Even if you have the Stalker, basically you can't hide it. I go ahead and get the Prism. He's got very nicely timed spores, already ready. Prism comes over, warps in 4 DTs. And I think I need to come in with a second Adept to scout if there's a Spore Crawler, because I always just come in here and attack move and try and kill the Queen or the Hatch. But like that, I just lost 1 DT basically for free, which really sucks. So I think I need to come in here and actually check. I did have that probe come by, but I wasn't paying attention. But if you know, if there's no Spore Crawler there, I mean, you can kill the whole base for free with 4 DTs. But it didn't quite work out, so instead we're going to come over here. We are going to be able to snipe this base with the 3 remaining DTs. We're going to want to get 1 more, that way we can do a double Archon. The DTs kill it real quick, so we're just going to kill a couple of lings and then pick up without any of them dying to these roaches. Back at home, just making Immortals, battery up to 3rd. Popping out Immortals, getting a Forge, getting Charge. Gonna get 2 Archons, and we're gonna go ahead and get any Overlord kills we can, and any drone kills we can. The priority is drone kills first. Once you're pushed back and you need to regen shields, that's the time to kill Overlords. So like, I run past these Overlords, but these aren't the priority right now. The first thing you want to do is use up all the shields that you have by getting in here and getting as many kills as you can. So, Archons can go through this gap, so just feel free to drop them behind the mineral line, then just target down some drones with them, but make sure you pick them up before they die. And now that they've taken a bunch of shield damage and you need to not be fighting roaches, go ahead and just kill some Overlords with them. You do want to target both on the same Overlord. I was trying to do it, but it didn't quite work. Even 1 Overlord kill, still pretty good. Roaches are now going across the map. We have an Immortal, a second Immortal, a bunch of charge lots here. He goes ahead and dives on this Immortal, which is really unfortunate because there wasn't anything to stop that. But there's still a second Immortal here, a bunch of Zealots. Seeing how real this is, I bring the Archon drop back. Both the Archons and the Prism will be massively helpful for this. We gotta keep next to the battery, or these Immortals are just gonna get picked off. So we dropped the Archons down. Now it's just a matter of keeping the Archons and the Immortals alive. He backs off, and normally you're supposed to attack in just a second here. This 4th Immortal is supposed to pop, then you make as many Archons as you can and you go. But having seen such a high roach count and the fact that he killed one of my Immortals, I was a little scared to do the push right now. I do think if I made 2 more Archons right now, if I had 4 Archons, 3 Immortals, and just kept making charge lots, I might be able to overwhelm this. But this is basically the best counter you can get to this, besides teching up, is just a shit ton of roaches with some Ravagers. So, I mean, these units will get better as the game goes on. Really, the worst thing you can do is attack into a huge army supply advantaged Zerg, like right now when you kind of don't have your full army yet. Which you can tell because he attacks me, and I still barely survive with like as much defense as possible. So, make Archons. That Archon dies for free, but then we use the Prism to pick up these Archons right before they die, and let them get healed by Battery Overcharge. Meanwhile, the Immortals are just pounding down these roaches. That Archon dies as well, but we saved 2 or 3 Archons by pulling them back and letting them get healed, so that was pretty solid micro overall with the Prism. And we only lost like 3 or 4 units, and he lost quite a bit. Now this was something that I don't really ever do. Because I didn't want to push yet, I just kept making Immortals, and I made a Robobay for Disruptors. And then I did an Immortal drop with some Zealot run-bys. So the Zealot run-by and the Immortal drop killed the 5th, and then the Zealots just died to the roaches. But the Immortal drop, you know, keeps him pinned back in his base, keeps his attention here, while 3 Zealots go and cancel the other 5th base over here. Meanwhile, the Immortal drop does find some roaches and is able to take a pretty solid trade here. Just a couple roaches for free. Obviously, neither of the Immortals die, they get low, and we just pull back and go do something else. The Zealots, having already killed the base, come in here and kill both a Spine Crawler and a Queen. Then nothing else, they die. But still a great run by on both sides, denying both 5th and 6th base attempts. It's really keeping me pretty in this game. So we have 2 Ruptors coming out. He's gonna come up here and try to attack this top base. Seeing this though, I have my double Ruptors ready, and we're gonna come in and flank him from both sides. We come in, but then we pull back, and we do the double Ruptor shot. One of them gets targeted down, the other gets a center mass hit, beautiful shot, pick up the Disruptor, and we A-move this shit out of him. After a fight like that, I decide I'm just gonna A-move across the map, and, well, you know, I'll just let you watch what happens. The Immortal's just not a prop. So yeah, that's some Charged Out Archon Immortal with a Disruptor drop. Hope y'all enjoyed, and hope y'all get some good War Prism micro in the near future. Love y'all. Talk to you later.